Now, by you coming from the Midwest, Ohio, how did you even, get in the game like that? Like, when did you get your first big break?
My first big break was Talib Kweli and Mos Def, man. The brown skinned lady on the Black Star album was my first big break. That gave me an opportunity to get heard, and then that allowed for me and my partner, my group Lone Catalyst. And so we came out of that Cincinnati area with Reflection Eternal, 5Ds, Mood, Kweli, High Tech, and that's I came out of that. Got lucky.
Man, that's what's up. I mean, that's major, to come in the game on that note, because Black Star, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still bump that. Like, I go jogging. That's one of them albums I put on, and I use that through the whole, without skipping around. You know what I'm saying? But Brown Skin Lady is definitely a standout track on that for sure.
Give thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. Now I can ask you, what was it like working with those two? Because back then, were you actually in the studio with them, or was it kind of like you sent it to them and then you heard it later?
Nah, it wasn't no send it to them. It wasn't no internet and all that, man. We was in the lab, man. We recorded all them joints together. This is the days of beat tapes. I gave them a beat tape. They listened and they was like, "Yo, this is crazy," and they ended up using the Brown Skin Lady, and then they took another interlude that I had done. But it was all together, man. We recorded the first songs that we recorded were Brown Skin Lady and Definition, and we did those in Los Angeles because Mos was acting. He was working on some TV stuff.
Okay, man, that's hip hop history. I appreciate you sharing that. Now I wanted to ask you about the Yo Yeah track with the samples and the poets. I don't know if you're familiar with Norman Jordan. He's from Cleveland. He's one of the guys. He's the guy you sample. It's 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. We was 3 deep with the traffic light.
That's dope. So that was me and Kweli messing around together, man. So he found that. Kwa knows all kinds of little quotes and stuff, man. He's dope, man. He's an avid reader, so he just knew different things. He's a movie watcher, so he brought that to the element, but I had put in, I did the music to it and he added that, and it was just a good feeling.
Oh, okay, because I know Norman. I met his wife. He started a poetry group with my uncle back in the day, like in 1966. So they was kind of like, just to give you an example, probably like the last poets, banging on the congos and dropping that knowledge over the rhythms. Now, by you being from Columbus, are you familiar with the Afro Set and No More X?
Nah, tell me about it.
Oh, I wrote a book about them. So the Afro Set was like a Black nationalist organization. My uncle started it when he was 16. So they was like teaching people how to speak Swahili, to wear dashikis, wear afros, do for self. And they was a self-defense group. So I asked you about Nomo because he was from Columbus. He was from your city because he was like the minister of that chapter. So they had chapters in Cleveland, Columbus, West Virginia. Yeah.
That's dope. Man, I learn something new every day, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, man. I wrote a book about it. And like you say, Talib Kweli, I think he got a bookstore, Kweli Club. And the book is on that website. So if the viewers want to check it out, they want to learn more about that Ohio history and the Black nationalist movement in the Midwest.
I'll reach out to them over at Kweli Club and have them bless me with a copy because that sounds dope, man. Good looking.
Yeah, they was putting in some major work because the Black arts movement was a big part of it. The music, the poetry, and different stuff like that.